What up, guys? So we're back with more LA Noire. If you're new channel, welcome. Went on a run about an hour ago, cooled down, and caught my breath. So now we're back into the game again. So last episode we did our very first cases at Vice, and it looks like their main focus is narcotics and I guess trafficking and things like that. So we focused on two different drugs: morphine that was issued by the military, and also reefers like weed. So I'm really curious to see what the next cases are about and how we're going to crack down. But either way, so far the stories with the newspapers are really interesting because it talks about like another side of LA, like another story that's happening with the mafia and also some of our old war buddies that Cole Phelps knows, like Courtney Sheldon, who was a corpsman, and Jack Kelso, who was a sergeant in the Marines. And everything is just like really unfolding. So I know for a fact that I'm willing to bet that Cole Phelps is definitely going to run to Courtney Sheldon and Jack Kelso, and we'll see how it goes. But hopefully they could bury the hatchet because clearly Jack Kelso and Cole Phelps don't like each other, and it looks like he had Cole Phelps and Courtney Sheldon doesn't like each other as well. But hopefully having a common enemy, which is the mafia, would put an end to it. But we'll just see how it goes. So I'm trying to aim for at least 2 cases in this game, depending on how long the cases are and how much time we're in. So with anything else, let's just jump right into it. Alright, the setup. Hollywood Post American Legion Stadium.
You like the fight game, Phelps?
I did a little boxing in the Marines. I found it a pretty humbling experience.
Yeah, it's pretty clear he does boxing, the way he like fights the suspects.
Fancy a sandwich, buddy? Corned beef and egg salad, 12 cents. Bologna and ham and cheese, 10.
Wow, if only today.
It's strictly a mug's game. You'll like this fight, though. A plucky limey's about to take a beating from an up-and-coming Negro.
You sound pretty sure about the result.
I ought to be. I got $50 on the black kid.
Oh, the fights are rigged. So is that what it is, the setup?
Let's get a ringside seat.
Okay, so the black boxer is supposed to win, and the other one's supposed to take a dive. Damn, someone threw a chair. Uh-oh. Yeah, dude, you better run. If the results was already rigged, then he was not supposed to win.
Hammond made a run for his dressing room. Let's find out what's going on.
God damn you, Albert! You get out here right now!
Step back. LAPD.
Yeah, they're not happy.
What's going on?
That son of a bitch Hammond has jammed the door.
And who are you?
Carlo Arcaro, I'm his manager.
I'm his trainer.
Interesting attitude to have towards a victorious athlete.
Victorious? We had an arrangement. We had a goddamn arrangement!
That limey bastard was paid to take a nap. He reneged.
And you were out of pocket?
Damn right. Me and a couple hundred other people.
Stand aside.
Damn.
He squeezed out the window. I'll put an APB out on him.
Why would we do that? He won the fight fair and square.
To prevent him from getting clipped. He was paid to flop. There was big money riding on this
So are we
fight.
here because you lost money or because we're investigating a prize-fighting racket?
Very funny. Look around and see what you can find.
Towels clean for 5
Which is
cents.
Hammond's locker?
Over by the pinboard, second from the end.
Okay. Ooh, another one. Alienus Fontaine, working selflessly to help the infirm. Yeah, dude, this doctor is corrupt. He's definitely doing something because he made one of the veterans like cause a house fire or something. So he's definitely hiding something.
You look troubled.
I'm in a jam. Doctor.
Can I help, Courtney? Is it money?
No, Doctor. That's okay. Do I have your professional confidence?
Whatever you say, we'll never leave this room.
I talked some of the guys in my old unit into doing something, and it's gone wrong. I guess I did it for the wrong reasons, for short-term gain. We came home from China on the Cool Ridge.
The morphine robbery.
Oh, that was the name on the
That
crate.
was us.
I looked back on the video.
I thought I could get the guys a fair share. Some sort of benefit for the sacrifices that they made in the war. Those guys deserve it, Doctor.
Oh, I'm sure they do, Courtney. But the deserving aren't always rewarded.
Tell me about it, Doc. We shifted our stuff onto this mob-connected guy, and it's been turning up all over town. It wasn't meant to be like this.
The presumption was rather naive, Courtney.
I know that now, Doctor. But people are dying.
Might I venture a few questions?
Sure.
Do your underworld contacts have all the morphine?
No, they don't. We doled it out, hoping we could control it.
Are they pressing you for further allocation?
That's the polite way of putting it, Doctor.
I may be able to help you, Courtney.
Thanks, Doc. It helps just to talk about it.
I mean, I have a solution that will help you financially and salve your conscience.
I'm all ears, Doctor.
I will transact to take all the narcotic off your hands.
I don't like the sound of that,
Rest
actually.
assured that it will all be medically administered. I will use the funds that I no longer require for the purchase of medication and invest them in housing developments.
Housing?
The developments in question are housing projects for former servicemen. Your return will come from the sale of the properties, and your investment will benefit those that you care for most. Does this arrangement meet with your approval?
You're a magician, Doctor.
What's he up to? Is Dr. Fontaine working with the mob? 8 out of 13. Wait, guys, I want to pause it right there. So I think I finally got an idea what happened. So I did look back on the video where I edited it, and on the crate, because I did see the crate in that warehouse with Roy, and I did say like I didn't get to see it because he opened it and that was the last time I saw it. So when I went back to edit the video, it said SS Coolridge, and he just mentioned that was the ship that Courtney Sheldon that was on. So now I get some idea. Courtney Sheldon must have talked to some of the other service members, I think Marines, to steal a huge amount of morphine so that way they can sell it and make a huge amount of money off of it, because they want to, like, Courtney Sheldon thinks like they need to have, they should deserve like a bigger reward for surviving the war and also coming back to their lives with possible, PTSD and wounds and things like that, which I do understand. But however, looks like I think it could have actually worked well and benefited, but the thing is they started working with the mafia to like for distribution, and the mafia started seeing their own opportunities and things like that, and now it's pretty much a war on drugs between the mafia and the Marines. And now Sheldon doesn't like it because he wants to do it in a way with like morals and standards, but however the mafia is like, we don't care, we just want to make the biggest profit off of it. But the thing is, now Dr. Fontaine wants to take the morphine off of Sheldon. So my guess is right now is Dr. Fontaine is working with the mafia and it's gonna take all the morphine, and he's not gonna give any of the money to Sheldon or any of the Marines. So that's how they're gonna get screwed over. That's just my theory right now, because the pieces are starting to come together a little bit. Anyways, let's move on. Hey, Hammond. Okay, let's see. Henry 181.
There's a phone number we can run by R&I. Plus a bunch of names and odds. You're not the only one who likes a flutter, Roy.
Mervin 22 and 1. Ray 19 and 1. Telephone. Oh, okay. Okay, nothing here. What about the gloves? Alright.
It would take a smarter man than me to connect that.
Okay, I thought maybe he put something in the glove.
It doesn't appear to be connected.
Oh, it looks like the gloves he was wearing, he just like literally just took them all off and just like hopped right out the window. Looks like the light's shining here too. Oh, okay, no. Alright, looks like
You better find that cocksucker and you bring him to me.
I feel bad too, Mickey. He
Oh, it's a Mickey
guaranteed me he
Cohen.
would take the flop.
I guarantee that you will be fish food if you don't bring me. Roy, you out of pocket too?
You know him too?
Seems that way.
Don't worry about it. My boys are out looking for him.
Well, you'd better call them off. This is a police matter now. If anything happens to Hammond, I'll testify that you made threats against him.
Who's the Greyhound? He's a frisky one, isn't he?
Cole Phelps? Mickey Cohen.
I know who he is, Roy. I, met his brother-in-law.
Oh, that's right, Finkelstein.
I think you had the mixture pretty scared back there.
By the way, I just realized that we changed back to our default outfit for Vice.
Operator, message for KGPL.
Putting you through now.
Phelps, batch 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
I need an address for the following phone number. AL345.
The address for the phone number is the Hotel El Mar, 6294 Leland Way, Hollywood.
Thanks. You know the place?
Flop house. Quarter a night, no questions asked.
Ah. A quarter a night?
Can you drive to this one?
Where are we going?
Man. Man, these prices, man.
You seem to have a pretty cozy relationship with Cohen and Stompanato.
Do I note a hint of reprimand in your tone, Detective? Talking to gangsters comes with the turf. You should try out Mickey's place. He's got a haberdasher's up on Sunset. See if he can get you out of those old man's clothes that you slink around in.
It's a front for his illegal activities.
It is that, but he does carry some very sharp suits.
If it's okay with you, I'll stick with Brooks Brothers.
Brooks Brothers. The only formal thing I own is my military uniform, so I don't have a suit. Newspapers.
Yeah, what do you want?
LAPD.
Evening to
We're
you.
making inquiries into the whereabouts of an Albert Hammond.
No one here by that name.
You sure?
Sure, I'm sure. This isn't the sort of place where people use their real names. Take a look at the register if you don't believe me.
So even he knows.
Look, you've seen the register. That's all the help I can offer.
Okay, so look for prominent Tommies. That should narrow it down.
Prominent Tommies. Select the corner of a ledger to flip it. Ah.
How bad is it? Come on, you can tell me. Hey, buddy, you dropped something?
Oh, I can't turn the page, so has to be it. Wait, let's go back a page. Did I miss prominent Tommies? So that means like names that stand out? Wait, hold up. Winston Churchill?
Winston Churchill, a very patriotic Englishman, is staying in room 207.
Hey, we got
the old bulldog. Even at a flop house, Adley can't get out from his shadow.
So that's what he meant by prominent Tommies.
Wrinkle was not one of the things I wanted to be.
Door's unlocked. Looks like he's had a broad up here.
Him and...
He must be heading home. You know, I hope he makes it.
That crooked son of a bitch? No chance.
He has a wife. His mouth guard. He was definitely here.
Doesn't tell me anything.
No, I thought he was gonna say, yep, he was here.
I guess a fighter has plenty of time on his hands between bouts.
That's a movie ticket.
Does Albert have somebody special? I didn't see anyone in his corner at the fight.
So he's cheating on his wife?
Instaheat. Adrian Black's product of choice. Seems like a lifetime ago.
Oh yeah, the hog. Yeah, the hog and the conspiracy one. Win the home of your dreams. Wait, this?
Candy has expensive taste. Albert has his work cut out for him.
Candy Edwards.
Candy Edwards. The lady who filled out this coupon.
For a house?
All right, let's go after his girl. See if that gets us any closer.
Looks like Albert has been doing some homework. 11 grand would be a nice little nest egg. Gives us an angle if he has a real love interest.
Oh, I didn't think that was... He was able to, like, use that as a clue. Huh, interesting.
Another window exit. Must have just missed him.
Ah. Alright. Wait, what was that?
It's still warm.
Just missed him. Alright.
When is America gonna understand?
Candy Edwards.
It's not about getting, it's about giving. Did you read about the woman who stabbed her husband and then pushed him in front of the car? That's the cop who caught her.
Oh, they're talking about that hit and run case.
You can drive.
Do we know where we're going?
Hotel El Mar's not crossed out, so we're definitely gonna have to come back here soon.
So, you boxed in the Marines?
We all did. Standard training.
Like
I can't
McMahon.
imagine you ever played dirty.
The only prize for taking a fall was 1,000 push-ups.
Hey, push-ups are good for you.
We need to know which room is Candy's.
LAPD, ma'am. We're looking for Candy Edwards.
Apartment 7. You take the outside stairs by the parking lot and turn left at the top. You friends of the Italian guy?
Italian guy?
Yeah. Sleazy type? Gave his name as Carlo. I didn't like the look of him, but Candy has some funny friends.
Must be Hammond.
This Candy broad must be as sweet as she sounds. All these gentlemen callers.
Let's go, Roy.
Give it up.
Sounds like we're missing all
He's
the
gone
fun.
and fucked
Get in
both
there,
of us, and
Phelps.
you know where he's hiding.
Oh.
Like hitting women, dude. This isn't gonna end well for you, friend.
Yeah, a little boxing right there, huh?
Out cold, but breathing. Give her a minute and take a look around.
Watch him wake up while we're inspecting. Like, we're gonna put his hand down and he's gonna go. Check his pockets. Maybe he's got some cash on him. George,
Carlo
Ray.
here seems to have the same friends as Hammond. What are the odds on them all being bookmakers?
Wallace, Mervyn, Harry, Robert. Okay, can't do anything more. What's in the other pocket?
Nasty weapon.
All the Italians carry them. A real man uses his fists or a gun.
Personally, I would not put that back in his pocket. I would have kept it or at least chucked it out the window.
She's leaving town.
Of course, she's running.
Nothing significant. Doesn't look like anything.
Oh, I didn't know what that was.
Seems irrelevant.
What's this?
Single ticket. One way. I guess there isn't a lot for Albert in Ohio.
That's where she's going, huh? And what's this?
Scania sails from New York.
So she's gonna go from here to Ohio, from Ohio to New York, catch a boat, and head where?
Take a seat, Miss Edwards. We have some questions for you to answer.
Look, I haven't done anything wrong.
Ever?
Yeah, that's what they all
I
say.
find that pretty hard to believe.
Can you answer some questions now, Miss Edwards?
Sure, I've had worse. I'll shake it off.
Candy Edwards, 27 years old, female, girlfriend of Albert Hammond. Damn, dude. And Albert looks like Albert has a wife back in California, somewhere in California, from what we found in that trash. All right, whereabouts of Hammond?
We're trying to track down Albert Hammond. We have reason to believe he might be in danger. Do you know where he is?
No, I don't. I'm over Albert. I haven't seen him.
Okay, it's either doubt or lie, but let's see. Here, telegram. Your boy is home soon with the. So it's not this one. We took his stuff. Nope. Magazine write-in offer coupon. Filled out under the name Candy Edwards. Bookmaker's payout. No. Bus ticket. Carter Scania. I think it may be this one because we found this in Albert's hotel room. So that means she was there. Let's see what he says on the lie.
You're lying, Candy. You were in his hotel room. He came back after the fight and you weren't there. What happened?
You can't prove that I was in the room.
Yeah, well, I think I got something.
How do you think we found you, Candy? You wrote your name and address on a coupon.
Look, Albert was supposed to take a fall. We were all supposed to make a little money out of it. But Albert got too goddamn stubborn. Said his pride was all he had left. So I told him shove it. Let's see his pride keep him warm at night.
So you walked out before the fight?
Yes, I did. What's the problem? I didn't take anything.
Okay, well... she bet against him too. List of odds recovered. Well, then again, if you already know the results are rigged, then I understand that. Alright, list of odds recovered.
Do the names Harry, Mervyn, or Ray mean anything to you?
Could be anybody. How the hell would I know?
Doubt or lie? I don't know if this would count because this one does have all their names. Or can we? Oh man, I thought he was gonna have the evidence of the book that he found on that guy right there. Let's hear what the lie has to say, because I'm somewhere between lie and doubt right now.
They're bookmakers, aren't they? Tell me the truth.
How the hell would I know?
Bookmakers odds. This will be it. Or is it bookmakers payouts? I'm gonna go with the bookmakers odds because it actually has their names on there.
Albert wrote his winnings down on a
that's
notepad
what I'm talking
in the
about.
hotel room. We found the odds in his locker. Who has the betting slips?
That son of a bitch, Albert. Everyone thought he was dumb, including me. But he beat them all.
Plans to leave town. Okay, I have that ticket and the thing for the ship, so let's see her get out of this one.
You're leaving town, Miss Edwards?
Yes, I'm going straight home.
Bus ticket and the colored Ascania.
You're lying to me. Albert finally won a big fight. I say good luck to him. But you know where he is. Let me help him, Candy.
Do all you cops run off at the mouth? Prove I know where he is.
Would it be this? Because it does say go home, but I don't think that proves she knows where he is. Or is it this one? Oh no. Albert left before she left before Albert's fight, and I think now they're going their separate ways. So that wouldn't prove it. So she's now making her own exit, but without Albert. So this wouldn't make sense actually. So I'm backing out.
My mistake.
98 and 9.8%. You know what? I'm going. I mean, it would be true that she wouldn't know, but you know what? I'm using a Ask Community. So it is doubt.
Albert is going home by boat as soon as he collects his winnings. I know you're going to meet him.
Albert is going to collect nothing. He'll be lucky if he can get out of town in one piece.
How will you fare any better? They already believe you're in on it.
Hell, I know you're in on it.
You can think what you want, Buster. I'll take my chances. I got a few errands to run, and then I say adios to this dump.
Do you want to press charges against Arcaro?
Just get him out of here. That's all I want.
Get out, Carlo, you hump.
And get rid of that pig sticker.
You ever pull that thing on me, I'll shoot you like a dog.
That bitch knows where Hammond is. She knows where my money's gone.
My money too, tough guy.
I'll handle this. Good luck, Miss Edwards. I hope things work out for you.
Thank you. It's very kind of you to say so.
Bad people are looking to hurt Candy, and yet she's not heading straight for the train station? I smell a payoff. I say stake her out. See where she goes.
You had to say that right outside her door? Damn, how long were you guys there?
Tail this broad. Don't let her get away, but don't get spotted. I'll bring up the car behind you.
I mean, it does make sense, like what Roy says. Remain hidden in plain sight by going incognito. You will not be spotted while incognito. You think that's enough? I mean, you're wearing the same suit and the newspaper isn't even that close to your face. If you're slipping too far behind and fade if you are in danger of losing suspect. Is it like Assassin's Creed? Is she gonna turn around? Yeah, she does turn around. Oh! I thought she was done turning around. My bad, guys. It seems that she turns around when I run. Wow, she's really cautious. Well, thank God she's wearing a yellow outfit. She stands out. Well, okay, so she's really cautious. I'm so sorry, guys. You know what? Just skip ahead. I didn't do this bad in Assassin's Creed.
Move in. Can't risk losing the trail.
Wait.
Too much slack. Gotta get closer. Move in. Can't risk losing the trail.
Come on, come on, come on. Okay, there she is. Okay. Man, how far are we going?
Too much slack. Gotta get closer.
I hope the people don't call like on a trespassing charge or something. I'm like so locked in, literally just making sure I don't fail this time. Oh, she's about to turn around. I don't think hiding behind those pallets is gonna count as incognito or hiding. She could probably see through those. Okay. Finally.
Bookmakers? Yes. Surprise, surprise.
So she went into the thrift store.
A blonde woman just came in here.
She went out the back way. Said she was being watched.
How much did she collect?
$3,600. She cleaned me out.
On the Hammond Kid Galahad fight?
You got it. I'm not complaining. We all made a lot of money on that one. Huge plunge on Galahad, and then Hammond knocks the bum out.
So she collected the money and went out through the back door?
Nope. She made a phone call over there, wrote something on a notepad, and then left.
Wait, so she did make money off of it.
What are you doing?
I know old intelligence trick from the Marines.
Ah, yeah, we saw this. Oh, we saw this on one of the early cases. Examiner. Drugstore. Looks like Hollywood. Drugstore. 14.
We know where she's headed. Let's get moving.
Far Avenue, Hollywood. So, basically, Phelps is an intel officer. That's what I'm trying to be too, actually. But that's really hard to get because there's only a few positions.
You know the way. You can drive.
Fine. Where are we headed?
Let's head to the drugstore.
Car 11K, 11 King. Further to your request, Bumco Fraud has 3 known bookmakers operating out of storefronts in the Hollywood area. Thrifty Liquor, 6106 Santa Monica, the Examiner Drugstore, and a Max Spirits at 1658 North Cherokee. KGPL clear.
Ray's Bookmakers. This case is a long one.
Detectives Phelps and Earl, LAPD.
Relax, Cole. You just have a blonde in here, Mervyn?
Sure did. I'm just about to close up. She took me to the cleaners. 4,000 clams and change.
How long ago did she leave?
Maybe 5 minutes. Called a cab. Asked for a number. I told her there was a card over there by the phone.
Man, he knows him too? Anything here? Anything here? No? Okay. He said by the phone. Yellow cab.
Yellow cab. We need to get after her, fast. Operator, give me R&I.
Putting you through now.
Can you connect me to the Yellow Cab Company? Hollywood 2187, please. This is Detective Phelps, LAPD. You dispatched a cab to 1487 Ivar Avenue, Hollywood?
Yes, sir. Send 1 round from the pool.
Do you have the number of that cab?
Number 179.
Thanks.
We're done playing around. Get Mervyn to give us an address on Ray's place.
You have any idea who Ray is?
Sugar Ray?
Not now, Mervyn. Cole doesn't have much of a sense of humor at the best of times.
Ray runs a shop up on North Cherokee Avenue, just south of Hollywood Boulevard.
We have a lot of addresses.
You drive. I need to go over the case notes.
All right, where to?
Let's go to Ray's Bookmakers.
Hammond backed himself to win.
And Candy is picking up the winnings. Smart play.
Oh, hey.
Question is Candy collecting on Albert's behalf, or is she cheating him too?
I say cheating him. She's probably just gonna pick up the money and just head right out.
That's the cab waiting up ahead. She's not in the car. Don't get too close.
She must be inside.
There she is. So now we got tail a cab. There's a lot of tailing in this case.
We're on the move again, Cole. After her. Don't lose that cab. Hammond is over the hill. He's a punching bag for the up-and-comers. Should know his goddamn place.
I think he knows. I think he worked out the place isn't L.A.
He's punchy. His brain's going to mush. Winston Churchill? Give me a break.
Churchill is a fighter, Roy. Hammond didn't just scribble down the first name he could think of.
So Hammond did put some thought into it. Oof, that was close.
Hammond is full of himself. Being this sure he was gonna win.
Well, Roy, you should have betted on the other fighter. Don't worry, police officer, we're on the same side. Man, how far are we going? Whoa, whoa, whoa.
You got a pretty funny idea of what keeping a low profile means, Phelps.
That bitch is giving me what I'm owed. That's all I know.
Okay, so far so good. How much further?
Pull over.
Bus depot.
He's heading inside.
Yeah, I don't think she's waiting for Hammond. Unless he's already here.
I think I just saw Hammond. I'll tail him. You get in there and stay with Candy. Make sure you don't let her see you. The only reason some people get lost in thought is because it comes from my
Alright.
I saved the whole year for that car.
The Linwood bus is running approximately 10 minutes behind schedule.
She wants a 5-star goddamn
That's that
wedding.
cop.
What?
Seems like a decent guy.
Man, there. Oh, what the?
Hey, don't mind me. Damn!
Roy! Call an ambulance.
Hammond got away.
He took the money, didn't he?
He said,
Just
Don't
try
make-
and sit still, Candy.
make
Who
me-
shot you? Was it Albert?
car.
They're on the way. I have a patrolman searching the depot. The chief's putting together a manhunt for Hammond. He got the money, right?
Looks like it.
A tough bird, our limey friend. Using his girlfriend as the bag woman and then getting greedy over the split. He won't make it out of town.
That's how you see it?
I told you that cocksucker was a crook.
.32 caliber. One shot fired.
Oh, it sounded like more than one for some reason. Egyptian Theater.
Egyptian Theater.
Oh, that's the rest of the ticket.
So, what now?
The theater, I guess. We don't have much else to go on.
I like how we went incognito and yet someone said, hey, that's the cop.
You're behind the wheel.
Do we know where we're going?
Here, let's try going to the hotel again, because it's not scratched out, so I must be missing something there. Maybe a clue, or...
Hammond must be hiding out the theater. Let's get there and square things up.
Hold on a second.
The heck? You see the cop they've been talking about on the radio? Want another accommodation?
Tell a man that there are 400 million stars. Tell him a man can put paint on it.
That's got a screw loose. Jesus H. Christ! The early bird.
What did I miss? Or did I just come back for the hell of it? Can we turn the page? No. Alright, well, I'm willing to take a L if it means I missed a clue here, but I literally cannot find anything.
You can drive.
Where are we going?
Egyptian theater.
Poor girl. She didn't deserve that.
Poor girl. Half the precinct aren't taking a vacation this year because of her. You need to leave town a lot quicker than that if you decide to screw over Mickey C.
Whoa, look at that car
This
behind
seems
us.
like a long shot. Aren't they all?
Car 11K, Car 11 King, come in.
Car 11 King.
Message from the coroner. The cause of death was a knife wound. Repeat, a knife wound. Revolver appears to have belonged to the victim.
Son of a
KGB all clear.
bitch.
He stabbed her.
I thought you said real men use their fists, not guns.
That guinea cocksucker. You think he got the money too?
Come on, Roy. We're bringing this whole tragedy to its conclusion.
Yeah, I mean, look at this car right here. He probably just drove right here and jumped right out or something.
Why'd you kill her, Carlo? Your gripe was with me.
She was collecting the money for you. Mickey made it clear it's either me or you, and I intend to keep on living.
She stole those betting slips. She was running out on me.
Him again.
Then you were gonna let her?
No, I let her collect. I set her up, just like she set me up. Just like my manager set me up. Everyone wanted me to take a dive. Everyone wanted me to take the short money. It's for the best, kid.
You were washed up, kid! You couldn't climb, and you were too brave to sink. You were going nowhere!
Maybe, but I had heart. I was a Royal Marine, Carlo. If I lost a fight, it wasn't for lack of trying, and it wasn't for lack of courage. I didn't have much, but I had that.
I did it for you, and that's how you repay me!
You did it for yourself. So did little boy. You did it to make a quick buck, and Candy did it to make her dream come true.
Blah, blah, blah. I've got the money. All I need to do is get rid of you. 'you. 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 'you.
Oh, so he's got the money, so that means he killed Candy because he's the one that had that knife, switchblade on him.
We've heard enough, Arcaro. Put down your weapon.
Great.
Making a big mistake, Arcaro.
Oh, great. He has backup. Got him.
Find some cover.
Oh, shit.
Where are you? You whiny cocksucker.
Reinforcements are on the way. Cease and desist.
That was close. Bro, this is like a horror movie.
Really hurts.
Did I get him? Oh, I got him.
It's time to come out now, Hammond.
Oh, behind you.
Put the gun down, Roy.
That son of a bitch owes me a lot of money.
Catch. Escania sails from New York, Hammond. Be on the next train and don't ever come back.
Why?
Because I was a Marine and I once lacked courage. Everyone deserves a second chance. Now beat it.
Fuck you! That English prick is getting away with my money, Phelps!
Donnelly and the homicide squad send their best, Phelps. They're more than pleased that you wrapped up the Edwards killing. They're a little mystified about the motive. You have any ideas on that?
Crime of passion, sir. Looks like some sort of love triangle between the manager, the fighter, and his girlfriend.
No sign of the scrapper?
No, sir. Looks like he left town after the fight.
Okay. It's homicide's problem now. Good work, gentlemen.
I'm just surprised Roy didn't rat us out. Wow, that took an hour. 5 out of 5. Okay, clues found, questions correct. Nice. Albert Hammond sails for England after inexplicably vanishing from police custody. So he's English and he's from there, so makes sense. The Naked City.
187 at 5810 Murata Avenue. Homicide wants you over there. The coroner thinks the broad was whacked using the army morphine. Don't say anything, Roy. Just get over there.
I like how we just sat down for literally 1 second just to stand back up. So this is on morphine.
Anyway, I should start introducing us as Detective Earl, and this is my science teacher, Mr. Phelps.
Your interest in my appearance is starting to get me worrying.
Like it or not, we're a dysfunctional couple now. People judge me with you on my arm same way they would a fat broad with a 5 o'clock shadow.
I really hope you're joking, Roy.
All right.
You drive. I need to go over the case notes.
I like it when they drive more. We get there faster, cleaner, and no vehicle damage.
You seem distracted.
We recovered the morphine. Some of it might be unaccounted for, so what? That's life. We did our job.
Closing one case opens another.
Do you have any idea what is really going on while we're wasting our time following this stuff?
Are you going to tell me?
The deals being done right now will change the face of LA forever, and we're wasting our time on some hump.
Someone's little girl.
Visit the morgue at the end of the month when the John and Jane Does are cremated. Their percentages. The odds for and against lightning striking.
Murder scene.
Second floor, apartment 6, in the back.
Thanks.
All right. Second floor. Well, the door's already open, so. Bukowski?
You made homicide.
That I did. Good to see you, Phelps.
You two want a hug?
Hey,
Can we
Rusty.
get on with it?
Relax.
Or
Rusty.
Finbar.
26 years old, fashion model. Found in the tub by the cleaning lady, Mrs. Reynoldson. She called it in.
We heard Carruthers thinks...
Carruthers likes to make work for people. Overdose of sleeping pills. Falls asleep in the tub. Rest in peace. Case closed.
Here, here. Mal is 100% that it's murder.
Do you mind if I take a look around?
Sure. Go right ahead.
So my two old partners are working together. Who would have thought?
Phelps?
Val, we've had a look around. Rusty thinks it's a waste of time. What's your theory?
Come on, Mal. Tell us why we were dragged down here.
If the victim was alive when she entered the tub, water would have entered her lungs. The water is violently churned in the windpipe as she drowns. The result is that a lot of foam is generated. This foam is found at the mouth and nostrils in almost all cases of real
Damn, look at her
drowning.
neck.
Notice anything about our Vic?
May I took a look?
Be my guest.
Well, at least there's a towel over her, so.
Take a closer look at her head and neck.
Yeah, I'm about to. So at least this time I don't really have to do that much editing. Damn, I can hear that creaking.
Her neck is bruised pretty badly.
Was she strangled?
Pretty girl like that? Maybe she was having trouble with some boys, huh? Maybe she got her heart broken. Couldn't take it anymore. So she ran herself a bath and down some hills.
Bruising on the forearms, and these look like bite marks.
Yeah.
Very good.
Very unusual ring.
Is it a wedding ring?
I could be wrong, but it looks like a black sapphire. The eyes are a classic sign of morphine, and the bruises tell their own story. I think one man held her down and another held her arm and injected her. They put her in the bath to try to cover it as a drowning.
It spread a trail of barbiturates.
Take a look around outside on your way out and see if you can find the syrettes. It would make my theory.
And morphine would have been very quick, and there wouldn't have been much of a struggle.
Okay, so find two guys who recently bought syrettes and weren't junkies, and you might be onto something.
So now we gotta find morphine.
Don't think this is any use to us.
Oh, whoops. I accidentally hit A again. Oh, I thought we could take a look at the pills. Never mind. Nope.
Quality English smoking jacket. I don't know anyone under 45 who would wear one.
Okay, so it's a man's smoking jacket. So she had someone over. But he said under 42, so this is an elderly gentleman.
Looks like barbiturates.
Now, correct me if I'm wrong, isn't barbiturates supposed to be like for weight? I can't... Yeah, damn it. Damn it, Roy.
Barbiturates. What else is rattling around in this thing?
Barbiturates. So barbiturates are sleeping pills, my bad. Sorry guys, I'm not an expert. I just, I've heard it before, but I thought it was for weight or something. Julia Randall.
We should speak to her doctor. Prescribing both drugs would make her life a roller coaster.
Dr. Stoneman. Sorry guys, I ran outside earlier, so right now my throat is like, it feels like allergies or something. Bro, get out of the way. Roy's looking at the photos. Maybe I should too.
This is all top end of town stuff. Gives us somewhere to look.
Further investigate. Nothing. Oh, I'm guessing one of these 3 photos has something written on the back.
Could have been a modeling assignment.
Can we make, what's the name of that building?
It's a place to start.
The scene. Okay, we got the address. I'm working Tuesday, 11 to 4 p.m. Come keep me company. As for Miss Randall, Julia. I wonder who that message was for.
Beautiful girl. Clothes certainly aren't from the Sears catalog.
Okay. So only that middle photo had something written on the back.
Not much help.
Oh, I thought that we were gonna look at the shirts and say like that belongs to a man or something.
Probably nothing.
Alright, so it doesn't look like there's anything in the kitchen. Alright, let's ask her.
I'm Detective Phelps. I'm here to try and help Julia. Do you mind answering some questions?
Virginia Reynoldson, I'm just so shocked. I feel like there's something I should be doing, someone I should call.
We can make those calls, ma'am. Who needs to be notified?
That's just it. I don't know. Miss Julie doesn't have any family in town. Someone has to set her affairs in order. Mr. Henderson, maybe? Who else is there? I don't know.
If you give the details to the other detectives, ma'am, they can try and get in contact.
Mr. Henderson. Alright, 54-year-old female Virginia Reynoldson. Victim state of mind.
Was Miss Randall depressed about something? Upset?
No more than normal.
Morphine, possible suicide. So it can't be morphine because that was used on her. Black Sapphire, 2 suspects, men's smoking jacket. This could be it, actually. Because if she's having trouble sleeping and for depression. Yeah, she's lying.
What are you hiding here, Mrs. Reynoldson? Julia was obviously disturbed about something.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Really? Then why is she having trouble sleeping and she's depressed?
She was taking barbiturates. She couldn't sleep. You must have seen them in her room.
You've seen the pillbox, the things she hid in there. I don't know how she supported herself. Always new clothes and jewelry. She lived like a movie star. A princess. Does modeling really pay that well?
It actually does for. But the thing is, this is what I'm thinking. We found that smoking jacket. Yeah, the men's smoking jacket. So I'm willing to bet she has like several men who are pretty much just like simping over her and showering her with like gifts and money. Or a victim's personal life.
Did Miss Randall have many friends visit?
I'm not sure. I only come around twice a week.
Speaking of smoking jacket, I think that could be an evidence, because clearly there was a man here.
Why are you lying to me, Mrs. Reynoldson? Julia had men stay here.
I will not speak ill of the dead. You can't prove that.
Yes, I can. Unless she's wearing that.
Who owns the smoking jacket?
I wouldn't like to tell tales, you understand. That's Mr. Henderson.
Who's Mr. Henderson?
An older man, very distinguished looking. He seemed very much in love with her.
Where would we find him?
I'm sorry, I don't know. He said he lives in San Francisco.
Well, we gotta go to San Francisco then? Relationship with victim.
What was it like working for Miss Randall?
Perfectly fine, officer.
That is definitely a lie. But I don't think I have anything that supports that. Like, depressing her and things like that. So, I'm willing to go.
Mrs. Reynoldson, it seems like there's something you want to tell me.
She was very high-strung. Lovely one moment and screaming at you the next. She wanted it all, and she wanted it damn quick. Of course, being so beautiful, it seemed like she was going to get it. Not the way it's turned out, though, is it?
Thanks, Mrs. Reynoldson. You've been very helpful. One of the other detectives
3
will take
out
the
of 3.
statement, and then you can go home.
Pretty good start.
Stefan, Rusty, we'll take a look around outside and then follow up these leads. Can you get some guys to run down the jacket?
Man, I never thought I'd see Rusty or Bukowski again.
Has called it right?
He rarely gets it wrong.
I don't know. I'm a Galloway. I've met enough girls in my time who can't handle their dope.
You and Rusty would have worked really well together then. And the music's coming in. Wait, is that... We found it!
Mal will be pleased.
Well, that's hardly conclusive, given the number of those things we've come across recently.
The autopsy will confirm it one way or another.
I think our work
Find and
is done
inspect
here.
all the narcotics in Julia Randall's apartment.
Circumstantial.
To be honest, when the music came on, I thought it was a mistake, but never mind. Damn, you're still smoking? How many did you just smoke? Good looking corpse.
You know the way. You can drive.
Fine, where are we headed?
Let's go to Dr. Stoneman's practice.
Are you drunk, mister, or you just cracked?
Bukowski, Galloway, quite the little reunion in there.
Yeah.
Almost brought a tear to my eye.
They're good police.
How would you know? You got promoted so fast you barely had time to learn their names. Let me fill you in. Bukowski's a pushover. Galloway's a drunk.
You could learn a thing or two from both of them.
Please. They couldn't work a vice case if their life depended on it.
I don't see why they'd be any better or worse at it than me.
I noticed you said better. Hubris disguised as humility. Kind of your trademark, don't you think?
Why do you always twist everything? Galloway's got nothing to prove. He's been on homicide for years.
And he's welcome to it. You're a terrier, Phelps, and that's what I need. Not some old bulldog who can't get up a flight of stairs without coughing up his lunch.
I don't know, I think Bukowski would do well, and Galloway, he will just try to find a quick ending. Richer, cleaner, and bolder, the finest tobacco in America. Oh yeah, I know, like back then, it was like really encouraged like smoke and things like that. I mean, I saw like a documentary. There were even TV anchors were also smoking as well, and doctors as well. Okay, no, maybe the other one. 5th floor, 505.
Here, Stoneman, office 505.
Well, at least there's an elevator.
I swear, if we locked up every doctor in this town, Vice would be able to work half days.
Guessing it's this one?
Yes, sir, your name?
LAPD. We'd like to see Dr. Stoneman.
Dr. Stoneman is with a patient. Would you like to wait?
No, we wouldn't. Tell him we want to see him now.
There's no need to be rude.
Save it, sister.
Dr. Stoneman, I have some gentlemen from the LAPD here to see you.
Send them in, please. I'll see this patient again after they've left.
Your investigation is much more important than my sciatica. I'm just in pain here. Leave me alone.
Oh well.
Dr. Stoneman, we are investigating the death of one of your patients, Julia Randall.
I'm very sorry to hear that.
Do you mind if we ask you some questions about Ms. Randall?
Not if it doesn't compromise doctor-patient privilege, Detective.
Dr. Stillman, 56 years old, prescribing physician for Julia Randall. Relationship with victim.
How well did you know Miss Randall?
Barely at all. She'd only been a patient 6 months or so.
Okay, so it's either doubt or lie, but... I mean, would this work? Because it had his name on it. And he's the one that gave her the prescription. I doubt that he would give the prescription to her just like seeing her once or twice.
Julia Randall has been your patient for nearly a year. I'm sure you know that.
Do you doubt my veracity, Detective? Do you have access to my patient records?
I'm willing to take a risk on this one. But so far, I've been doing really well, except for those like few questions during homicide, but...
Your prescriptions contradict you, Doctor.
Miss Randall was in the fashion business, as you probably know. She was jumped up on Benzedrine by day and knocked down by sleeping pills at night. I told her to slow up, but no. Life was too short for her.
And you supplied the prescription for the Benzedrine?
It's not illegal, Detective. A lot of young women in her line of work use it for weight loss.
Oh, that's for weight loss. I mixed up a few of the medications. Now you guys see why I'm not a doctor, and I... Alright, additional medications.
You wrote Julia Randall a prescription for Benzedrine. How can you account for that?
Miss Randall was in the fashion business. She wanted to control her weight.
Okay, so he's not telling the truth, but... Sleeping pills? So he gave Benzedrine? Sleeping pills? I don't think he gave her that. There's no prescriptions, and she probably could have just bought that. I don't think I have any evidence, but he's not telling the truth, so...
Benzedrine is addictive, as I'm sure you know, Doctor.
As I warned her, but she was determined. She said she needed it to control her appetite.
Sounds like you knew her pretty well.
I knew the line of work she was involved in.
That'll be all for now, Dr. Stoneman. We'll be in touch.
Actually, how well do you know her? Maybe he's one of the visitors. Alright, you could go see him again. Alright, now we go to that clothing store.
The old boy's lying.
About what?
I don't know. He looked relieved when you said she was dead. That's a strange reaction to have to the death of a young patient.
Do you think he has something to do with the death? Like, maybe he hired two men to kill her or something, and...
Can you drive to this one?
Do we know where we're going?
Yeah, the dress store. Or do you think that's his smoking jacket that we found in the room? Because he did say no one under 42 would wear that, and he is like in his 50s or something, so it would make sense. But why would he be relieved to see her dead?
Have you noticed how croakers only pull out the physician-patient privilege card when they got something to hide?
There are certain things people have a right to keep private.
Until it gets in the way of police work. And it's only private when it suits them. A couple of drinks and every doctor I've met will spill your darkest secrets in a heartbeat.
You all seem to be standing around. Shouldn't you
Well,
be
hello.
working?
What can I help you with today?
LAPD, ma'am.
I hope I haven't done anything wrong.
No, ma'am. We're making some inquiries about Julia Randall. Does she work here?
No, I had to let her go. Is she in some sort of trouble?
She was found dead this morning.
Dress store owner, 42 years old, owner and proprietor of fashion boutique.
How long had Julia worked as a model?
Well, she worked in New York before coming here. She was a very beautiful girl.
She looks like she's telling the truth, but I don't like how her mouth keeps on opening. But I don't think she's doubting, because she's maintaining good eye contact.
Could you tell us why you let Miss Randall go?
Husbands sometimes come in here with their wives. When Julia Randall modeled, the husbands were often more interested in her than they were their wives' dresses.
Oh,
The wives weren't happy, and neither was I.
I see.
Did she have any close friends?
Wait, that's it?
Actually, yes. Heather Swanson. Would you like to speak with her?
I'd like that very much. Please don't inform her about Miss Randall's death.
Very well, officer. Heather, these gentlemen are from the LAPD.
I'm Detective Phelps. This is Detective Earl. I understand that you worked with Julia Randall, Miss Swanson?
Yes. Julia helped me get my job here. She's not in any kind of trouble, is
She's
she?
a hellraiser, isn't she? Lives a fast life.
Oh, no. Maybe Mrs. Stanley would call her that, but I wouldn't. She's full of life, wonderful company.
That's a lovely engagement ring.
Do you like it? Henry gave it to
I'm
me.
very interested in engagement rings. Do you mind if I take a closer look?
Does it look familiar?
That's some pearl, Miss Swanson. Would have cost Henry a fortune. He must really love you.
Interesting. Heather Swanson, 22 years old.
How did you meet Julia?
I was introduced through my fiance, Henry Arnett.
Henry Arnett. I'm willing to bet that Henry Arnett had something with Julia, but then after some time, maybe he fell in love with Heather. I don't know. She looks like she's telling the truth, but she keeps on blinking pretty fast.
Henry is your beau. Tell us about it.
Yes, he is. Henry has a fashion business. He and Julia have been friends for years.
Oh, I see. Informed of Mr. Henderson.
Are Miss Randall and Mr. Henderson engaged?
Who's he?
Looks pretty much the same as the first one, but she keeps on blinking pretty fast. 99.8% of players chose the correct answer. My gut tells me truth. Because it's the same as the first one.
She was wearing a sapphire engagement ring. Someone must have given it to her.
She never mentioned a man named Henderson to me.
So nobody knows who a Mr.
That's all
Henderson
for now, Miss
is.
Swanson. Could you ask your fiancé to visit Hollywood Police Station? It would be very helpful to our inquiry.
Now, wait a moment. I don't think I'll pass on that message until you tell me why you're asking all these questions.
Julia Randall was found dead this morning.
What? Oh, no. Oh, I can't believe it. She was so full of life.
More like pills.
Phelps, 1247.
How can I help, Detective?
Are there any messages for me?
Yes, Detective. The coroner's been asking to speak to you. I can connect the call if you like.
Please, thank you. Al?
Cole, can you get over here? I just finished the autopsy.
Sure thing, Mal. We'll be right over.
Okay. Get in the driver's seat.
You drive. I need to go over the case notes.
Where are we going? Nice move not telling old Sweet Lips in there about her friend taking the big jump till we were half out the door. Very slick.
I figured we'd get more out of her that way.
You're learning, Phelps. We'll make a vice cop out of you yet.
I get it. I mean, like, if we did tell her that her friend was dead at the beginning, then she might have a hard time, like, answering, or may change her mind on, like, hiding something. So, I guess that was a good move.
Cole, Roy, I have some information for you.
Wait, is
You're
that
the only person enjoying this, Mal. Get on with it.
The bruising confirms 2 sets of hands, so we have 2 killers. Death was caused by heart failure due to an overdose of morphine.
Have you dragged us down here to gloat? We already heard your theory.
We agree that she was murdered.
Yes, of course.
I have something else to show you.
Who's this?
All right, Mal, what gives?
The dead guy's name is Jimmy LeBlanc, career burglar. He came in this morning. Someone stove his head in with a lump of 2x4.
So what? Good riddance.
I found 2 cigarettes in his jacket pocket.
Wow.
Hang on a minute, Roy. We're listening, Mal.
No sign of morphine use and no metabolized morphine in his blood. Scratch marks on his face.
Which could be from getting his head remodeled.
Time of death, Mal.
Maybe an hour or 2 after the Randall girl.
So you're saying Laughing Boy here could be one of our killers? That's a hell of a long shot.
Thanks, Mal. We'll check it out.
I found something else.
Damn.
Stay off the moonshine, bud.
What is it?
Sorry, I don't.
What is this? Harmonica?
I don't know if it's significant. His wallet was empty. The only other things he was carrying were the harmonica and the morphine. Carruthers. Yeah, he's here. I'll send him over. They have a guy called Henry Arnett in interview 2 for you next door. Let me know how you get on.
Sure, Mal. And thanks for the lead.
Sure, Mel. Thanks for the lead.
Roy. Man, what do you got against the Carruthers?
Get any on this side?
Mr. Arnett, I'm Detective Phelps. This is Detective Earl. Thanks for coming in.
Call me Henry. It's the least I could do.
He looks familiar.
Terrible news about Julia.
Yeah, he looks familiar, man. 27, male, fiance of Heather Swanson and friend of Julia Randall. Yeah, I'm willing to bet he had a thing with Julia.
How well did you know Julia Randall?
Vaguely. I'm in the clothing business, and Julia occasionally modeled for me.
I'm willing to say bullcrap on that because if you were friends that long, well, we don't have anything with that, but he's maintained a good eye contact. But Swanson did say that he and Julia were good friends, and he's shaking quite a bit. Almost somewhere between truth and doubt. Truth because he's actually, his body language is kind of right, but doubt because Swanson did say he and Julia were friends, and he even said in my notebook. I'm gonna say doubt. I'm gonna take the bullet.
He's asking whether you banged
Yes.
her in a chuck on the shoulder fraternity kind of way.
I'm engaged to be married. It wouldn't be polite.
God, my throat.
Answer the question.
This will remain private. Heather won't have to know. Yes. We had relations.
Yeah, like I said. I mean, it's just typical. Man, woman stays friends that long. Don't usually just stay friends. Informed of Mr. Henderson.
Miss Randall's landlady said she was seeing an older man.
Could have been. I wasn't privy to all the details of Julia's private life.
Okay, he's definitely lying this time. Either doubt or lie, but could be this. Testifies to Mr. Henderson living in San Francisco. Could be this. Okay, so I got two. Men's smoking jacket or the housekeeper's statement. Let's hear what he says with lie.
Henry, I don't like when people lie to me. She was seeing a man named Henderson. You know who I'm talking about.
Easy on, detective. I may have heard of Henderson, but I don't know his full name. I think he's from New York or someplace back east.
Okay, so it has the word, has the name Henderson in it, and this is like the closest one to it. Testifies to Mr. Henderson living in San Francisco.
That's funny. Julia told her cleaning lady that he lived in San Francisco.
Okay, you got me. I don't know where he's from. Julia wanted money. She always wanted money. She thought she could get some from this guy.
She was wearing a distinctive engagement ring. You think she might have convinced him to buy it for her?
Maybe he did, yeah. Maybe he and Julia were getting serious.
I'm willing to bet that he ended things with Julia because, as he said, she always wanted money. She always wanted gifts and things like that. So he's like, you know what? I'm not spending any more money on you, and I guess that's what caused the split. Burglary suspect LeBlanc.
Ever heard of a Jimmy LeBlanc?
No. Should I have? Is he an entertainer or something?
Okay, yeah, he's not telling the truth. We don't have anything here mentioning a Jimmy LeBlanc. So I'm willing to go with doubt.
So you wouldn't have any reason to believe that LeBlanc would be involved in Julie Randall's murder?
If this guy is a criminal, he might have been involved. But like I said, I've never heard of this LeBlanc character.
Heather
3
told
out
us
of
that
3.
you were in fashion.
That's right.
I want to make comments.
Arnett clothing form.
Some kind of traveling salesman?
Once I got out of the Corps, I used my...
You were in the Marines.
Hey!
Sure. I'm proud of it. Fighting 6th.
You were in the 6th Marines?
Yes. I was a captain.
Which company?
Various companies. We had a lot of casualties.
Which engagements?
Okinawa. A couple of other places.
That will be all for now, Henry. You've been very helpful.
Wait, I didn't like his answers.
That son of a bitch was never in the Marines.
Yeah.
Why'd you let him off the hook?
Because we're giving him a couple of minutes before we start tailing him. Arnett is an amateur. We need to find out who killed the girl. Can you pass this on to Bukowski? Have him check the place out and go through his records.
Sure, I'll pass it on.
Thanks. Can you also have R&I run the records on a Jimmy LeBlanc and find out who was his last arresting officer? Have them get in touch via KGPL when they have some information.
I mean, I almost believed him, but then when he said various companies, that was not true.
He's in that car at the lights.
To be honest, I don't like these tailing missions.
He was squirming like a worm in there. Don't you love it when they pull the war hero excuse? Actually, maybe you don't.
That was how Cole was able to authenticate if it was actual or not, because between the two, only one of them was actually there. Arnett must have gotten this.
I'd have expected a cad like Arnett to be a better liar.
I want to bet Arnett got the story from like the papers or something and made that up. Oh, he hit a car. I don't think being in a convertible is a good idea because he could see better. But at least his car stands out.
Where are you taking us, Henry?
Ooh. That was close. Bro, what's with the drivers?
Can you quit driving like a jackass already?
Hey, hey. Oh, that was the police.
That idiot never stepped foot in Okinawa.
Too close, Phil.
That was close. Secondhand goods bought in, what is it, a pawn shop?
He needs money and fast. Get in there and find out what he pawned. I'll stick with him, see how he intends to spend the money. Move in. Can't risk losing the trail.
Hoof it, Phelps. I'll bring the car around when I'm done here.
Damn, that was close. I thought he was. We were made. Get to that store corner.
Too much slack. Gotta get closer. Move in. Can't risk losing the trail.
Ah, damn it. I was hoping to get across the street on that side, so that way... Whatever. Well, if you guys can see, this is definitely not...
Too much slack.
Like Assassin's Creed.
Huff it, Phelps. I'll bring the car around when I'm done here.
Move in. Can't risk losing the trail.
Isn't he the cop that won a medal or something? What are you doing?
God. I don't understand how I'm this horrible. I mean, I never failed at tailing in Assassin's Creed, but here I'm just like failing left and right.
Too much slack. Gotta get closer.
Huff it, Phelps. I'll bring the car around when I'm done here.
Move in. Can't risk losing the trail. Too much slack. Gotta get closer.
I saw him turn around. All right, perfect.
When's America going to understand? It's about giving, not getting.
There he is. God. On the third damn try. By the way, guys.
That's right, Mexico City. One-way ticket, please. Next available seat.
That would be 1 day from now. Is that okay?
It's going to have to be.
LAPD, the man who just came in here, he bought a ticket?
Yes, sir. To Mexico City, tomorrow night.
If you hear from him again, don't mention this conversation.
What have you got?
He bought a ticket from Mexico City. Tomorrow night.
That's good. But this is better.
My God. It's Fabergé.
Cigarette case.
Should have seen the look on the pawnbroker's face when I told him to hand it over. The guy who owned the joint thought it was worth at least 10 large for a cigarette case.
Arnett only got 600 clams.
I can't read that. Wait, there's a phone. Be right back. If you guys are wondering what I'm eating, it's a Korean snack.
Operator, give me dispatch.
Putting you through now.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
I just want to snack a little bit while I'm playing this time.
Any messages?
Yes, Detective. Detectives Bukowski and Galloway request you return to the Hollywood station. They have information in the Julia Randall case.
Any luck with the arrest record check on Jimmy LeBlanc?
Yes, Detective. Jimmy LeBlanc's last arresting officer was Patrolman Fred Wallace. He's posted the Hollywood 9th Beat, Sunset Boulevard between Gordon and Wilcox.
Thank you.
Can't we talk about this?
Alright, so we gotta return to the station and we gotta find a patrolman.
You're behind the wheel.
All right, where to?
So naturally, I don't like snacking or doing anything like that during
A
this
one-way
because
ticket to Mexico. Old Henry's looking as guilty as a dog next to a pile of dog shit.
What's his
he's
motive?
leaving his
I
fiance
can think
too.
of a few, but I'd put my money south of the belt. One guy plus 2 dames always equals problems.
Oh, he's probably the second guy that murdered Julia. Because this mic can pick up like chewing sounds really well, so I don't want to turn this into an ASMR.
Sir, I need the contraband list. Items stolen over the last year.
Hang on, I'll dig out a copy for you. Here you go.
Thanks.
Is the cigarette case on there?
Oh, right there. Fabergé gold cigarette case.
It's here. Arnett must be out of his mind trying to move this while under a murder cloud.
Belonged to a Mrs. Beverly Evetstrom, 1008 North Kingsley Drive. Wait, what was that? Anything else? Oh wait.
Julia Randall's ring. It's here.
Oh, I almost missed that. Thank God. So whoever stole from Mrs. Beverly Everstrom is the one that also gave the black sapphire ring to her.
Even the engagement ring was purloined. Arnett is a cad.
Okay, I don't think there's anything left here. Is that it?
You know the way. You can drive.
Okay.
Where are we going?
Let's meet this patrol officer first before we head over to Everstrom. Don't worry, guys. This is my last one.
Come on, let's give him a hand.
Right behind you, Wallace. Detective Phelps.
Wallace, go left. I'm going right after this little prick in the alley.
I don't know who I was supposed to go with. Whoa! Okay, shots fired now. Oh shit!
Throw out the guns.
Okay, 2 more. I'm gonna flank him.
Thanks. Outstanding warrant, armed robbery. Knocked over a drugstore back there, and it looks like he brought his whole posse with him. Bad luck for them.
They're all yours now. We need some information.
Ever heard of a burglar goes by the name of Jimmy LeBlanc?
Sure. I nabbed Jimmy on a burglary beef a couple of years back. They cut through a music shop and into a jewelry store. He got 4 years. I miss his partner, though.
His partner?
Big guy. I had him cornered, and he picked up this huge display case and threw it out a plate glass window. Then he vaulted out of there like something out of Barnum and Bailey.
Got away.
I would have had him, except for LeBlanc yelling, "Run for it, Willie!"
And you think he was an acrobat of some sort?
More like a strongman, a wrestler, or a boxer, that kind of thing.
Thanks. You've been a big help.
You haven't done too badly yourself.
Okay, I just had to get a drink of water.
Fine, where are we headed?
Evitstrom.
You're suggesting LeBlanc is still working with Willie?
A strong man held down Randall while someone administered the morphine. Someone with muscle opened up LeBlanc's skull. Could be.
Nice house.
This person's got some money. Well, then again, that's why she would be the target of burglary.
LAPD, ma'am. Is Mrs. Eavestrom in?
She is. Would you follow me, sir?
Oh, Eavestrom. I keep on saying Evstrom. That's why I'm not good with name, guys.
I am Mrs. Eavestrom. How may I help you?
We appear to have recovered some stolen goods that belong to you, ma'am.
Yes, of course. That terrible burglary. Would you like something to drink?
No, thank you, ma'am. We have some questions, if you don't mind.
Roy wanted something.
Why would I mind, young man, if you are returning 43 pieces of my property?
Okay, before we get down to that, I'll have a scotch. Thanks, straight up.
Maria, can you get the detective a drink, please?
Alright, 61 years old, clearly wealthy. List the stolen items.
Can you describe to us what was stolen?
It would be easier to describe what wasn't stolen, Detective. A priceless tiara that has been in the family for 50 years. A Fabergé cigarette case that was worth $25,000.
$25,000? I mean, didn't Roy said that it's worth 10,000? So that was a partial truth but a partial lie as well.
Why are you lying about the value of your jewelry?
Okay, so it is that one.
Who do you think you are? Making heinous accusations in my own home.
This one. Because she said 25,000 when it's valued at 10,000.
We recovered the cigarette case from a pawnbroker. No one knows the real value of an item better than those guys.
I inflated its value for the insurance claim. There. Are you satisfied? My daughter's boyfriend was quite taken with the case. I think he was even more disappointed than I was when it was stolen.
Alright, burglar incident report. Let's see if she lies with this one too.
What can you tell us about the burglary?
That terrible night. At least a year ago. But let's not go into that. Let's talk about what you've recovered.
Alright, looks like she is telling telling the truth.
Were you in the house when the burglary took place?
Good heavens, no. I was at a social function held by a Dr. Harold Stoneman and his lovely wife.
Dr.
I
Stoneman?
returned home and all of my things were missing.
That's about it for now, Mrs. Eastrom. The department will get in touch and let you know how you can recover your valuables.
You've only mentioned a few of the items that have been stolen, Detective. What else has been recovered?
You see, Phelps? That's why you get the drinks in early.
Hello, Mother. Hello, detectives.
Swanson.
What is going on?
We'd like to ask exactly the same question.
You have met my daughter?
This morning at work. Oh, mother and father divorced. I took my father's name.
The detectives recovered some of the things that were stolen, darling.
Well, what did you find?
A sapphire ring on the corpse of Julia Randall.
What are you talking about?
Your engagement ring, Miss Swanson. Would you be surprised to know that it was part of the proceeds of a burglary?
That's an outrageous allegation.
Yes, it is. I suggest we go straight to Henry Arnett's place and sort this mess out.
She said daughter's boyfriend and she's the daughter, so that means Henry Henry Arnett is the one who stole the case, because that is what was pawned as well, of course.
Or Los Angeles. The same goes for quality beer. Take Lennox beer, for example. Perfect.
Wait, where are we going? There we go. I was like, I have no idea where I'm going.
We're missing something here. Arnett is obviously arranging the burglaries.
That's my fiance you're making scurrilous accusations about.
And Randall was obviously his partner.
But neither of them are the type to creep apartments.
You're being ridiculous.
Julia
Both
Randall
of
was a
you.
burglary partner?
There's a very good explanation for all of this.
What a sock in it, sister. You're being played for a patsy and you're not even smart enough to see it.
So Henry Arnett is the mastermind behind all this. That would explain how Julia got the black sapphire ring. And she needed money too, so. That was close. Damn, how far is this place? Sorry guys, if I'm not saying anything, I'm more focused on the driving right now. Okay, looks like I'm getting closer. Let's take a left up here. I wonder what her reaction is going to be when she finds out that he's leaving for Mexico City tomorrow without her. Damn, that was close. Not trying to get vehicle damage right now. Let's take a ride up here. Ooh, that was close. Damn, this guy lives far. Or maybe it's because the wealthy people always live further away from others. Okay, we're here. Man, that took a minute. Escort Heather Swanson to Arnett's apartment without damaging your vehicle.
Really is.
Welcome, sir. I'm sorry, are you a resident?
No. Actually, wait.
LAPD detectives. We're here to speak to Henry Arnett.
Oh, Mr. Arnett? Apartment 30. You can take the lift.
Thank you.
I almost went up there without knowing. We could have probably asked Heather Swanson.
Well, isn't this just nice and awkward?
What the?
Stop! LAPD!
Don't kill him, Cole. This guy's our case.
Go on, put your hands in the air.
All right, another chase.
Give it up, LAPD.
Oh my God.
Don't make me chase you.
Looks like he got you good, Phelps.
Oh, we lost him?
Packs a wallop. How did I get back here?
Under your own steam, miraculously. You came in through the window, said hello, and then keeled over.
How was Arnett?
He's coming around, too. He's all hopped up. Good time to get some answers.
I think this is the first time a suspect got away.
Something, Henry?
Okay, investigate. Oh, what's that? Oh, suitcase. Oh yeah, the ticket. LA to Mexico City.
You told Heather you're honeymooning without her? Vacheron Constantine. It's an extremely expensive watch, Henry.
Yeah, it looks great.
A graduation present from my parents.
I want to bet that it's stolen too. Did I lose my hat? By the way, nice apartment. Oh. That mirror, I was like...
I don't think so.
What else? What else? That's the entrance. Nothing on this table. Nope. Wow, that music just came right in. Looks like that suitcase was pretty much it. Alright. Second interview. And I definitely know you were not in the Marines. Professional burglary.
We know all about the jewelry ring. You and Randall and LeBlanc and Willie doing the legwork.
I'm in the fashion business.
So this was 4 people. Let's hear the lie statement first.
You're lying, Henry.
How can you prove that I'm involved, detective?
We could do this. I mean, this was stolen from Swanson's mother, and he's the one that pawned it, and so it was in his possession. So we could do this one.
Because you pawned a Fabergé cigarette case today for $600, a case that is on a list of stolen items.
It was Julia's idea. Get a list of society parties, find out where and when, and then have the guests burgled. Julia was desperate for money. No matter how much we made, she always wanted more.
Should have known. Motive for Randall murder.
Why did Reed and LeBlanc kill Julia Randall?
I wanted to stop, to get out of that life. I was gonna marry Heather. She'd have me.
She is not happy.
Julia told the others that they were out. That she was gonna create a new gang.
So doubt or lie? Actually, here, let's hear the accusation first.
You're lying, Arnett. I think you ordered them to kill her. It was made to look like suicide, and when the coroner saw through that, you knew it was time to run.
I told you I was involved in the burglaries. I had nothing to do with Julia's death. Why would I need to run?
Train ticket.
Have you told Miss Swanson that you're leaving for Mexico City tomorrow night? That it's a one-way ticket?
Henry? Tell me it isn't true.
I had no choice. I wanted to marry Heather. I told Julia I wanted out, and she laughed in my face. I had to pay Willie and Jimmy a fortune to do her, and now I'm completely broke.
What you are, Buster, is under arrest.
So now we got the 2 people who killed her. Identity of Mr. Henderson.
Who is Henderson, and what is his involvement?
Tell them what you know, Henry. I'll stand by you if you'll only tell the truth.
There is no Henderson.
Well, she's not standing by you. It's either doubt or lie, but let's hear the accusation. I mean, if I knew about the lie accusation from the beginning, things would have been a lot easier knowing that you could just back out of it.
Tell me about your first burglary, and don't lie.
I can't remember. I don't keep a list of these things.
List. Could this be it? Simple trade. So, was he the 4 of them? They were stealing everything on that list?
Your first burglary was a Dr. Harold Stoneman. Do you want to explain how he is involved, or shall I?
Henderson is Stoneman. He was crazy about Julia. She could get him to do whatever she wished.
Oh.
He threw the parties, and we arranged the burglaries. Julia never let him touch her. She just kept him hanging on the promise. Drove the good doctor almost insane.
Henry Arnett, you are under arrest for burglary and for the murder of Julia Randall.
Henderson is Stoneman, all right? I'm not the guy you want. Go talk to the good doctor.
Yeah, but he still killed him.
Knucklehead.
I mean, killed her.
Meanwhile, we're fitting you for convict stripes.
So Henderson was an alias for Dr. Stoneman. I should have known. Like I said, the smoker's smoking jacket, when he said no one under 42 would wear it, There was only one elderly gentleman in the picture so far. So that's why he was relieved when he found out about
I need to
Julia's
go over the
death.
case notes.
Do we know where we're going?
Because, as he said, it drove the doctor mad on the promise because nothing intimate or anything happened. So now he just wanted her out
He
of the
only
picture.
robbed her mother and killed her best friend. Cut the guy some slack.
So how does the doctor fit in?
That's what we're about to find out. Maybe we should ask him to give you a quick once-over. That meathead gave you one hell of a pasting.
I've had worse.
You should have seen yourself staggering back in there like a drunken sailor.
Next time you can take the runner, Roy.
I didn't box in the Marines, though, did I?
Should have never told you that.
Those tender, delicious pancakes.
I wonder how Roy would have done, like chasing after suspects.
Time for the doctor to give us something to make this all better.
All right. How much do you bet that he already skipped town or something?
Hang on a moment, sister. Tell him it's Henry Arnett. And tell him it's urgent.
I can't do that.
Tell him, or I'll charge you with obstruction of justice.
Doctor, I'm afraid Mr. Arnett is here to see you, and he says it's urgent.
Send him in. I told you never to come.
Tell us the truth, Doctor.
I'm so glad you came.
Really?
Prison will be better than insanity, and I'm already half insane with grief. Do you know that I loved her? I ruined my life for her, and yet I still love her.
Will you testify in court that Arnett and Randall did these robberies?
They organized the robberies. Julie would get the names of the guests attending my wife's parties. Didn't matter how much money I showered upon her, it was never enough. She never really cared for me.
Doctor, I'm afraid you're under arrest.
Guess Julie Randall isn't really that good of a girl.
Oh, the practice. You'll call Dr. Gerard. No. Please don't cry. I want to see no one. Not my wife or my children, nor my friends. And I don't want a lawyer. Just lock me up and throw away the key. What have I done?
What are you doing?
Didn't see that coming.
Damn.
Operator, message for KGPL.
Putting you through now.
I need an ambulance and the coroner immediately to the offices of Dr. Harold Stoneman, 1646 Ivor Street, Hollywood.
En route, Detective. You have a message. Detective Bukowski says the suspect is named Wilson Willie the Wolf Reed, former wrestler. Last known address is an apartment building at the corner of Hollywood and Vine. Detective Bukowski says to meet them there.
On our way.
Okay.
We have an address for the runner.
Let's try and wrap this up then.
Yeah, this should be the end now. So, we got Julie Randall's dead. LeBlanc is dead. Arnett is arrested. The doctor's gone. So, just need Willie.
That old boy really fell for that broad.
She was incredibly beautiful.
Would you throw it all away for a woman?
Life has a way of making you pay for your pride.
You're quite the romantic, Phelps. Stick with the percentages. Broken hearts are for chumps.
You're talking from experience.
I certainly am. Oh, I like women as much as the next guy, as long as they're in their place and doing what they're told.
Sorry about that cut, guys. I just want some water.
You drive. I need to go over the case notes.
Do we know where we're going?
All right, I think we're near the end of the case because out of 5, we already got 4, so we just need to bag him, and that's it. Willie's apartment. Broadway, Hollywood.
He's around here somewhere. A big guy. Neighbors say he always wears basketball shoes and a cream jacket. And get this, the kids around here say he plays the harmonica.
Find the game well and have the commander set up a dragnet. We want the area closed off. We'll take this out of the street.
I hear a harmonica.
Harmonica playing wrestler. That's a weird one. Thinking Mitch as well.
Just keep your eyes open and your mouth shut. We don't want any both of us.
There he is.
Wilson Reed, LAPD, give yourself up.
Oh, whoops. I meant to hit the right bumpers so that way I could get out of cover. I never meant to shoot. Wait, where'd it go? Oh, drain pipe.
Hold it. He's got to be around here somewhere. No place to go unless he grew wings. There he is. Waste the son of a bitch.
Damn. Damn, how many? We went through like 3 magazines.
Up here, didn't he? Julia Randall's folks are flying in from New York tomorrow to claim the body. I saw her on the slab. So perfect. Looked like she was made of porcelain. She really made an impression on me.
Well, you had that impact on a lot of men.
Christ, it's cold. You guys did good work here today. Roy, I think you should buy your brother officers a drink.
Do you now? That's very generous of you, Lieutenant.
Complete the Naked City. I wonder how Roy was with his with the lieutenant. Perfect. 16 out of 16, no damages. Julia Randall lived fast and died young, sending 1 man to jail and 3 to the morgue. Let's see if we can get a flashback. This kind of reminds me of Call of Duty World at War. Oh damn.
The whole company is gone, Hank. The major is dead.
We're being overrun. We have to get off of this hill.
That's one of our 50 cal still firing, Cole. The 22nd are still fighting.
Damn.
It's over, Cole. Looks like you're one of the lucky ones.
Say goodbye to your friend Hank, Jack.
He was your friend too, Cole. Is this how you're going to leave him? Are you wounded?
Not a scratch, Kelso.
Well, get up and get out of that fucking hole! Find a stretcher while you're at it so we can get him out of here.
Who's the senior officer here?
I guess that's you, Cole.
You were up here all night?
Yes, sir.
And your command?
Gone, sir.
Sorry to hear that, son. God damn it, we have beaten these bastards back. It's the beginning of the end, and it was one here. You're a goddamn hero, son. What's your name?
Lieutenant Phelps, sir.
I'm recommending you for the Silver Star and promoting you to first lieutenant.
Oh, so that's how he got a Silver Star. Interesting. Alright guys, that's going to be it for this episode. This was really great. 2 more cases down. With outstanding 5 out of 5 stars. And it was really interesting. Pills as one of them, burglaries and things like that. So it was kind of like a mixture of homicide and narcotics. But it was great to see our old partners, Rusty Galloway and Bukowski. And hopefully next time you guys see me, we'll be doing at least 2 more cases. I know this was a long video and I know there was a lot of cuts, so I do apologize about that. But hope you guys are still enjoying it. So that's all I got for today. So thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you guys for watching. Hit that notification bell so you know when I drop another video. And also shout out to all my members, subscribers, viewers. You guys are amazing. Thank you so much for the support, guys. I really do appreciate it. So without anything else, I'll see you guys next time.